Hi, I'm Darren Prater, and we are joined by a very special guest on Concho Sports Network, our BES-TEX San Angelo Independent School District Scholar Athlete of the Week. This is Faith Miller. How you doing, Faith?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Now, this isn't your
Oh my
first
God.
go-round at being the Scholar Athlete of the Week, right?
No, I was Scholar Athlete of the Week sometime last year during soccer season.
Oh, wow, you're a repeat. That's awesome. You're staying the
Yes,
course.
sir.
Lakeview High School cross-country runner. Now, you guys just had a big meet Thursday in Lubbock. What meet was that for you, and how did you do?
That was the district meet for both JV and varsity, and I made it out to go to regionals on the 25th, and I got eighth place.
Oh, cool. Well, good luck at regionals. So, where's regionals going to be held at?
It's gonna be held at Lubbock as well. It's held at
Okay.
for district and regionals. It's at Lubbock, and then states in Austin.
Well, best of luck to you. Now, your brother is also a runner, right?
Yes, sir.
Does he do cross country and other stuff, or
Yes, we
what?
both
What
do the same exact sports. He does cross country, soccer, and track, and then I do the same
is there a little friendly rivalry between the two of you?
all the time. But in
All
track, it's a little different because he does different events.
okay. So he cheers for you, you cheer for him, but each of you secretly wants to be the better one, right?
Yes.
So you're just a junior. How long have you been doing cross country?
I've been doing cross country since seventh grade.
So what made you want to get into that? Because it's not an easy sport. What made you want to do cross country?
If I'm being honest, my mom made me, and then I kind of just stuck. I kept going with it.
Okay.
But
So what
seventh
what
grade year,
goes
she made me.
so what goes through your mind when you're running? Because if I try to
Oh.
run, like after the first lap, my mind is telling me go ahead and take a break. What goes through your mind? Is there any way that you just zone out and don't worry about fatigue?
Um, it's kind of like you just have to do things to distract yourself while you're running, like sing a song or
Yeah.
uh, just tell yourself that you can do it. It's really hard though, whenever you like went out too fast and you know that you have to pace yourself better. You kind of just have to be strategic with how you're running and focus on that instead of actually running.
Is that the kind of things that you do in practice that coach helps you get your pacing down and when you should go faster and when you should go slower and that kind of thing?
Um, well, whenever we're working on like speed and stuff like that, like when we're doing track workouts, that's definitely when I work on like form for pacing and how I need to like when I need to run in my race pace and when I need to run to push myself. But
Hmm.
Coach Leeper is really good about telling us what we need to do depending on the course.
Coach Leeper speaks very highly of you. Says that you are the fastest girl on the team, hands down. You're the fastest one, and you're a leader too. So have you always been a leader all the way from when you were a little kid? Were you always the one that everybody else wanted to get behind and follow?
Uh, I mean, I would say it would come naturally just because I'm the oldest out of five siblings.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so I guess it would kind of come naturally, but I try to be a leader and I try to be a good example for the girls since on the varsity team, I'm one of the oldest.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
I was on varsity my freshman year, and I just try to be a good example like the seniors were.
That's good. I imagine you had your hands full being the oldest of all those kids. You probably had a lot of looking after them to do in your life too, huh?
Yes.
Let's talk about academics. Now, you're the scholar athlete, so not only are you an athlete, you're pretty darn good at school too. You make A's and B's in all your classes, but you're in
Yes, sir.
advanced classes, right?
Yes, sir.
Like advanced placements. Is there a favorite subject that you have that you like to study out of all the advanced courses that you take?
Definitely my history class.
History. That's good. That's good. If you know your history, you won't repeat it, the bad stuff. So that's great. So is advanced placement much harder than normal stuff? Because believe me, I wasn't in it when I was your age. So is it a lot
Um,
harder, more studying?
Not really. I think just because I've been doing it since sixth grade, like I wouldn't really know the difference. So I
Hmm.
think for me, I would say that it's just like natural and normal, but I would have to be in a different class to be able to compare the two.
Okay. Well, how do you balance your athletic endeavors along with school? Do you have a set time that you do homework? Do you have to write down your plan for the day, or is it just something that you normally naturally do?
I definitely try to get all my work done in class, and
Mm.
there's some nights where I'm staying up very late or like using my flashlight on the bus trying to get work done. But I just try to get all of it done like during class. That's like the best way to stay on top of everything and not have to worry about getting homework done.
Well, Faith, what is your typical day like? When does your day start? Is it practice early in the morning?
So I actually have to go to practice earlier than the rest of the team because I'm in cosmetology. So SAISD students start like that aren't in cosmetology start at 8:20. I have to be at the West Texas Training Center at 7:30. So I go to practice a little like 15 minutes earlier and get the workout done. And then I go to cosmetology for about 3 hours and then I go to school, finish out the day, and then do cross country practice.
Do you enjoy
And
cosmetology? I didn't know they offered that.
yes, I did join cosmetology, and it's actually a lot of fun.
I'll bet it is. And plus, you now you have a skill. You know, you can go on to college or whatever, but you always have a skill you can do too that you can
Yes,
make a
sir.
little money at. So that's
Yes,
really
sir.
nice. And you also play soccer. Which do you like better, cross
Yes,
country or soccer?
definitely soccer.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
If,
soccer is just, I guess I like being able, like cross country is fast paced and soccer is fast paced, but I like, I guess, being able to hit people. That's the best way to phrase it, but I don't like hitting people.
Soccer's a lot rougher than people think.
It is very rough.
You can end up on the ground really fast in soccer.
Yeah.
So you're one of those rough players, huh?
I mean, you could say that.
Well, we appreciate you being on with us, and let's talk about your future plans real fast before we wrap up. What do you already have some great skills. What would you like to do in the future with college and career, that kind of thing? Do you have something in mind?
I definitely want to go to get a degree in business. And the degree I want to get, I always forget what it's called, but it's like one of the sciences of
Mm-hmm.
it's like a it's a science degree in business, and I'll be able to fall back and like if I wanted to own my own salon after I get certified as a cosmetologist, I would be able to do that, or maybe be able to go to law school or accounting school, anything. It'll be able so I'll have other options to fall back on.
That's great. That's always good to have several different plans, and you're on a really good track. Just stay with it, and the future is bright. Faith, we appreciate you coming on with us.
Thank you.
Lakeview cross country star, that's Faith Miller, also plays soccer, makes good grades. Oh, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes, you're involved in that too?
Yes, sir.
Are you one of the officers?
Um, I think we were joking when we said this, but we voted and they said I was president. I'm not sure how that like Coach Blisky said something and I think he meant it, but I'm not positive on that.
Well, you're the default you're the popular vote president then. Well,
Yes,
stay the
sir.
course, Faith. Lakeview,
Yes,
our from Lakeview High School, our Scholar Athlete of the Week from BES-TEX, Faith Miller. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
yes,
And
sir. Thank you for having me.
the only life advice I could give you is if you buy an icy at the store, don't sit it on top of the pump and drive off without it, and then go back and get it, and break your glasses in the process. So that's the
Oh
only
my
advice that
God.
I have. Keep an eye on your icy, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Faith Miller. You have a great day and best of luck to you at
Thank
regionals, okay?
you too. Thank you.